we have two objects of the same mass that are thrown at an angle of theta and other at an angle of 90 minus theta with respect to the ground, both with the same velocity of 40 meter per second. If the second object reaches a height of 20 meter higher than the first object, determine their individual height and angle. Okay, so what we have here is, we have the ground, we have first object and the second object being thrown at, just a second. Okay, so this is your vertical. Actually, we don't need that. Anyways, I do it off. So they are thrown with the same initial velocity, v0, v0. But this is at an angle of theta and this is at an angle of 90 minus theta. Okay. And both obviously will reach the same what? They'll have the same range. So here we need to figure out v0 and theta, if I'm right. Oh, sorry, not v0 is given actually. That is 40 meter per second. What we have to figure out is the height, I guess, and the angle. Yeah, height and the angle. So the second object reaches a higher value, higher height. This is 20 meter higher than the first one. If this is h, that is 20 meter from the ground. So h plus 20 basically. So what should we make use of? Simple, we should make use of height. So we'll go case by case. So first we'll start off with case 1, where theta is theta, right? Where angle is theta, basically. Angle is theta. So let's start off. So we have to look at y component, and you guys can directly write the formula, but for me this is convenient. So my final velocity is 0 at h, okay, the height of h. Then we have initial velocity for this would be u 40 sine of theta. Then what else? And g is negative, and we'll take up and right as positive direction. Right? Yeah, perfect. So we can make use of v square is equal to u square plus 2s, because we need to figure out h and all of this. So we can use this. So this is 0 and this is 40 squared sine square theta minus 20. I'm assuming g as 20. And this is h. So h will be equal to, so that will be 16, 16, 8, wait, 16 and yeah, 80 sine square theta. So that would be our h. Now let's figure out case 2. So I'll give some space. Case 2. I don't know what exactly, we'll get out of all of this. I'm just writing the equations. All I'm doing is, I know that all of this matters. So I'm just writing, nothing else. I don't have a fixed answer. I don't know the answer, honestly. So this will be 40 sine 90 minus theta. Okay. And we end up with 0 is equal to 40 square. And this is cos square theta minus 20 times of h plus 20. So we have h plus 20, a bit of rearrangement, 80 cos square theta. Is that correct? This and this, yeah, the expressions almost look similar. But h is also equal to 80 sine square theta. So substituting h from 1. See guys, basically there are two unknowns. We have two equations. We just have to solve them. That's it. Simple. So this is 80 sine square theta plus 20 is equal to 80 cos square theta. So we have 24 1 4 a bit of rearranging, and what do we have? 1 is equal to 4 cos square theta minus sine square theta. This is nothing but cos 2 theta. So cos 2 theta is equal to 1/4, and cos inverse of 1/4. Okay, for this, yeah, all these values are not, I mean, I just gave some random values. So we need to use calculator for this. Cos inverse of 0.25. Cos inverse of 0.25. So this is 75, 76 approximately. So theta is equal to 75, 75.5, or let me just take it as 76 divided by 2. So 38 degrees. Okay, approximately it's 38 degrees. That's it. Okay, then we'll substitute theta in 1. And what we have here is h is equal to 80 sine square, right? Sine square 38 degree. See, again, I am not at all, I don't have a knowledge of the formulas. I'm just going with the flow. So this would be, so h is apparently 30.3 meters high, and the other height will be, h plus 20 will be 50.3 meters high. That's it. All these are your approximate answer actually. Because our theta is approximate. Okay, guys.